What up? What up? What up? What up? What's up? What's up? Good evening. Good evening. Good afternoon. Good whatever this is. Good evening. Good evening. What's up, Queen Sag? What it do? What it do? I don't know what I changed in here, but okay. What's up, y'all? Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Come on in. Come on in the room. Okay, let me. Okay, y'all can hear me, which is good. All right. So this was a spare of the moment type of live. I didn't have this scheduled. I told y'all earlier I was gonna probably go live again, but I didn't have this scheduled. So I just want to let everybody know we are live. I see all members and publish. Oh, wait, why didn't publish? Did it publish? Okay, there you go. All right, listen, y'all. I wanted to have a conversation because I took a little time and I went around to Amanda Seals' house, honey. Ooh, I went around there with Amanda Seals now, honey. And when I tell you, Amanda, you know, girl, you ruffle my spirit sometimes, but I was here for you. Listen. If y'all have not been around, listen. First of all, it takes a lot of mental health to go around there and listen to what's going on because black conservatives really make you sometimes want to. They make you want to fight the TV. Like, girl, I I should not be watching it while I'm literally live. I mean, while I was working, but I had to. I had to. What's up, everybody? What's up, Queen Sag? What's up, Mama Bees? What's going on, Kay Calloway? Me, myself, and Mocktail with Kim Sims. How you doing, Kim Sims? Shout out to the top squad or anybody that comes in here. We appreciate y'all coming on over. The thumbnail is top tier. Listen, the I feel one way about the thumbnail and then another way about what I got up on the screen right now. Because that's literally how I'm feeling. It's a lot going on. Then we're also going to talk about the Texas Democrats, and we're also going to talk about the Texas Democrat who spent the night. Who spent the night? Give me 1 second, y'all. Oh, I knew this was going to happen. Okay, let me see. And so again, y'all, I didn't have this planned at all, but I wanted to make sure that what is happening? Okay. All right. And then we're going to talk about Nicole Collier, who is a state representative for Texas House District. Okay. And she definitely spent the night around there on the House floor because y'all, they wanted her to sign. As you know, the Texas Democrats are making their way back to Texas, and they want her to sign pretty much a permission slip. Do y'all hear how crazy this sounds? I can't even really get this out because it sounds so crazy. And to literally be followed by a DPS to make sure that they follow all laws that go along with quorum. Y'all, you can't make this stuff up. Everything that I've seen in the news has been crazy today. Okay, it has been crazy, and so I wanted to come down here, wanted to have a little chit chat about Amanda Seals versus the Black conservatives. I wanted to talk about RHOA casting. Tamar Braxton looks like she's sick and healing. We're going to talk about that. and then of course the Texas Democrats. All right, what's up, Miss Sharice Boo? What's going on? All right, so let's go ahead and jump into Amanda Seales versus the Black conservatives. So over on, I started seeing the clips actually on Twitter first, and I said Amanda Seales is chewing these people up, but it's literally like watching. You can't say it's like watching paint dry on the wall. It's like I don't have the words, y'all. That's how crazy it is. Some of the stuff that these people are saying. And Amanda is speaking a lot of truths in regards to a lot of things. And you have people who, when you say Black conservatives, we already know that, listen, these people are people who most of the time already have their mind made up. They aren't changing their stance. They want to argue with you based on what they believe things are instead of the facts. Okay, I mean, that's the truth. They'll argue with you down about what they think, but they won't argue you with facts. And Amanda is chewing them up over there with facts, y'all. Like, I want you guys to check it out. Give me 1 second. I can't put the link in the chat, and I want you guys to check it out. Now, I will tell you this: if you get really frustrated and angry, and I'm also gonna say something else too. I don't know what YouTube is doing with my numbers, but y'all know this is dumb. I don't know what YouTube is doing with my numbers, but girl, this is dumb. 23 people in here is real whack. But anyway, y'all know 2 or more gathered in here, we're gonna have a time. But I do think it's dumb. Anyway, she had them looking dumb. Hey, Brittany. She had them looking dumb. She had them looking crazy. And the fact of the matter is, again, like I said, most of them have no plans on changing their stance. So it's Amanda Seales versus 20 Black conservatives, and it is on the Jubilee channel. It has been there for 2 days, and it has 1.4 million views and counting right now. Baby, when I tell you, so I want y'all to hear at least a snippet of a segment, okay? I want y'all to hear a snippet of a segment. It is an hour and a half, and I promise you, listen, if you want to tune in, you better buckle your seatbelt, okay? So let's just listen to something briefly as we get into it. Which fact do I want her to discuss? Let me see. Let me see if I can find a good. Okay, so this one is claim number 2, Black on Black crime. This is what I find to be extremely interesting. So let's take a listen at it really quick. This one is Black on Black crime, and let's take a listen.
Popular election in this country without white people.
It is now a podcast.
Wait a minute.
There's also a positive correlation in the Black community of absentee fatherism being one of. Ask me whatever you like. They did the socioeconomic, economic, and political power of this country. Ask me whatever you like.
What is the root cause of there being less fathers present?
Bad decision making on the part of the fathers. We live in a patriarchal system. Like it or not, men have dominated the socioeconomic, economic, and political power of this country and the world since our existence. So our bad decision-making, especially when we focus on the Black community, is the root cause of fatherlessness.
What type of decisions?
Not marrying the women we decide to lay down and have children with. Not being careful with the seeds that we plant in women. No woman can get pregnant without a man planting his seed inside of her. So therefore...
So it's marriage.
Well, that's a part of it. That's marriage is a part of it.
Okay.
But the true piece that I'm looking at is connectedness between familial units. The Black community was at its economically strongest while being at its poorest during the segregation era. Prior to 1968, Dr. Martin Luther King in his last speech said that we have an annual income of more than $30 billion a year, which is more than all of the exports of Canada and more than all of the exports of the United States and more than the national budget of Canada. That was when we were economically at our poorest. Yet 85% of our black children were growing up with a father in the home. There was less black on black crime. There was less disenfranchisement.
Why was there less black on black crime?
Because we needed to live together. We had to stick by each other. We had to stick
What was there also less of?
I'm not sure where you're leading. That's a leading question. I don't like
you don't like this?
I don't like leading questions. No. I like direct stuff.
So essentially, when we were living in our own communities, we were also policing our own communities. So we were.
Y'all can hear this, right? I'm just over here playing it. I just want to make sure y'all can hear. Y'all can hear this, right? Oh, let me put my banner up here, child. I don't need no problems. Y'all can hear this, right? Let me know. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Miss Tiffany. Hey, Symmetry. Hey, Bama Girl. All right, let's go.
Not being used as statistics in the same way to determine how resources were provided to our own communities. When we were going to the government saying, hey, we deserve because we are supposed to be separate but equal, we weren't saying, hey, we want to be with y'all. We were essentially saying, we want what you are stating we deserve. And that is what all of the efforts of the civil rights movement has been. It's literally just been to say, you said when we got out of the Civil War that we would be considered citizens, and all citizens should be getting equal access to these things. However, you are actively allowing the Klan to harm us. You are actively allowing.
Who's killed more black people, the Klan or us?
I would like to continue my statement. I let you speak uninterrupted. When we talk about this concept of who is harming us, we are really making a false claim when it comes to black on black crime, as if there isn't white on white crime. There's also this unnecessary effort to try and pathologize black on black crime in a way that you don't try to pathologize white on white crime. There are white people killing each other every single day. Now, they may be on jet skis in the pictures after they shoot up their whole family, but nonetheless, there are white people killing each other every single day. Now, much of the reason why you may see more numbers in terms of black on black crime are for two reasons. One, the statistics be lying all the time. We have seen this.
Numbers? Okay,
we have seen this in a real way. So in New Jersey.
In New Jersey, what numbers can be trusted? Because with the previous speaker,
I'm about to tell you right now.
Okay, so your sources.
You can't such number. No, I'm literally about to give you an example of numbers not being able to be trusted.
Okay, talk to me.
That's what I was doing.
I'm listening.
Okay, then listen.
All right. Wait. In other words, shut your ass up. Amanda, girl, sometimes you really do make my ass itch, but here, girl, I am not mad at you at all, because it was a couple times where they was interrupting and I thought, please let her get her point out. She not playing with none of them. Do you hear me? She make my ass itch, but she is not playing with none of them.
So listen. In New Jersey, they had a statistic that was created by the police department that said, look at how many black people are committing crimes. Look at how crazy this number is. These black people are so exorbitantly violent. Look at this. And then people went and actually matched the names that they were booking with the faces of the actual people incarcerated. And it was proven that they were lying.
So that's one instance. Hold on. No, you're talking to somebody that works as a police dispatcher when I'm not making content. So here's the thing.
I see.
No. You see what? The truth is, you're about to see the truth if you just give me a second. Like Trump said, just give me a second. I'm going to do the weave, but give me a minute.
Well, here's what you all keep doing. You keep interrupting me when I'm talking, and you don't want to hear the point that I'm going to make. And yet you want me to respect your point. And that's not how a debate works. So if you want me to keep getting louder, I will do it. But ultimately, if I show you respect, give me the respect back. I let you talk. I let you make your points. I am countering your points. And my points are just as valid as yours, even though you got a pocket square and a Church of Christ pin on your chest.
It's not a Church of Christ. It's
whatever.
Not a Church of Christ pin. Not a Church of Christ pin, y'all. Boy, Amanda did not come to play with now none of them here.
It's a cross, same difference. You got an American flag and you think you know something because you a cop. And ultimately,
not a cop.
And ultimately, it's a cab all day over here. So let me make that clear. But let me also add to my point. My point is that you can sit here and blame black people on black people all day long and not acknowledge that we are forced into. You're coming to interrupt me again.
I haven't even said a word.
All right, that is flagged. So I'm going to ask you to return to your seat.
It's a waste of my time. Y'all just want to be seen. I don't need to be seen.
Hello.
How are you? I'm
Yes, sir.
Jasmine, the pretty
Ladies.
say less outfit. Okay.
Thank you.
So this is my thing. I think the premise of your question was black on black crime. So I think I'm coming from a place, and I guess my issue is having had my biological father murdered by a black man, having had my cousin shot in the head by a black man. We can talk numbers and statistics and what the people are doing, what the white man is doing, and all that. But at the end of the day, I see when my family lives on the south side of Chicago, and I think you and I both can attest to this, and I'm not saying that there are not other factors, but we know that we kill each other at a disproportionate rate than any other race. Now, why we do that and why 6,000 to 9,000 black men are going to be homicided or killed or whatever by the end of the year annually by other black men, whereas the likelihood of a black man being killed by a white police officer is less than 100.
Is homicided a word? Is homicided a word? I'm curious. Homicided. Let me ask Siri. Siri, is homicided a word? This girl said no. This girl said hell no. Look, and y'all answer me too. Hey, Mocha John. Y'all answer me too.
50 per year, we know that we kill each other at a higher rate. So I'm not debating that there are not factors at play, but because I've lived the experience as a black woman losing my father to be murdered by a black man walking down the street,
by the way.
No worries, thank you. But walking down the street in inner cities and different things, knowing that it's more likely that my own brother will rob and rape me than a white man or a white officer, we got to be real.
What's your proximity to white men in the south side of
I don't
Chicago?
agree
Are
with
there even
that.
white men around to rob and rape you at the same rate that there are black men?
There are white men around.
At the same rate?
There wasn't a lot of black people in there, but then that doesn't justify the fact that we're destroying each other. So even if we get
Nothing,
like
we can agree on that,
okay,
sis.
because I feel like a lot of
Nothing
times liberals will
justifies.
argue like, well,
I'm not
the
a
white people
liberal.
are killing
I am not
people.
alive. I'm not a liberal.
Okay, well, I will say that people that sometimes have your stance that are against conservatives, maybe they have this claim that they're making it up, they're making up the numbers. We know that we do that to each other. So I want to get to the root of the issue. Why are we killing each other? I think the root of the issue is we've lost our values and we've lost our resilience as black people. We sit there and we talk about what the white man did and we talk about slavery and everything like that, but we have no self-accountability and say, you know what, at the end of the day, that is my black grandmother, that is my black sister, you are my black sister, and you know that a black man is more likely to rob you or commit some type of crime against you, and that's what we need to get down to the issue of. And like you were talking about earlier, like, hey, well, what's going on? You know, what do you
Girl. I hope Amanda toast and roast you real quick with facts. Because, girl, what? What? Are y'all over there scratching y'all head? I am. Because, girl, what? You just said, granted, okay, you're saying... I'm going to let it finish. But are y'all scratching y'all head? Because I'm definitely scratching mine. Hey, IPV. I'm definitely scratching mine. I am definitely scratching my head. Siri is homicide of the word. Siri said, girl, don't bother me about nothing like that.
Answers to one of the brothers that were speaking. I think it's the breakdown of the family. I think, like he said, because of our poor choices, and what happens is we look at domestic violence, for example. When domestic violence, women or men are even attacked, what is the first thing we say? Is like, you know what? It's not your what? It's not your fault. So that's what we do. We hold on to this narrative that, well, it's not our fault, and the issues in our community are not our fault, and the white man needs to give us something. The old white lady down the street is looking at me, and I don't know why she got braids in her hair. And we focus on all these other stupid things that don't matter. We don't get to the root of the fact that we're killing each other.
Oh my God. There's no way I could sit there. What the hell is wrong with you, lady? There's no way I could sit there calmly. What is wrong with you? What the hell is wrong with you?
Amongst us, I believe that we can do that. That my cousin, my mom's cousin, coming from the church parking lot, and guess who stuck her up and robbed her at gunpoint? A black man.
I need you to get to the point.
Like,
so
my
I can
point
respond.
is that and I'm not trying to be funny, unless like you said, we're gonna keep it respectful.
Yeah, but you're monopolizing the whole conversation.
I'm
We're
not trying.
being
Okay, I'm
able
gonna let
to-
you speak, but let's not get the attitudes and stuff. Because you're my sister and I respect you. So
I don't have an attitude. I'm being direct to you, but you're literally speaking this, and you're not going to do that with me either.
Okay,
so you're
I'm
stating your
respecting
point, and you've been stating your point for quite some time.
So say
you have a reason for me to respond.
Would you allow me to respond? So that's a better response. Go ahead. The response that I have for you is that everything you're saying does not exist in a vacuum. I actually agree with you in that, yes, there has been an incredible denigration of Black worth and Black pride in this nation. I think it's also very important to acknowledge what has contributed to that. And to state that it is only Black people that have contributed to that is a false flag. So we have to admit that. So in order to have this conversation around how we got here, you can't say, oh, well, we're caring about the white woman getting braids and that doesn't matter and this thing. All of that attaches. All of that is actually a very big part of the lack of worth of Black people.
I'll ask you, do you think we're resilient? What does resilience mean to you? Do you think we have to be perpetual victims, or do you think that Black people are resilient?
I think that those are two different conversations. I think that the concept of Black people being victims is really trying to not provide accountability to where the root problem for the actual cause is. And if we keep saying that somebody is a victim and that doesn't mean that the other person should have to actually have accountability, then what are we really doing? You can do both. You can be a victim and be resilient.
How do we do both if you stay in the victimhood? That's my question.
But your statement about Black people staying in the victim place is also your point of view.
But how do we rise above it?
We continue to rise above it by, one, pouring into our communities with mutual aid, but two, by simultaneously making sure that we are challenging the systems that are in place to impede us. We have so many opportunities where we are trying to do mutual aid, and those things get disrupted by folks who want to have capitalist gain, by folks who want privatization. We used to have all these mom and pop businesses in our communities.
There's over 3 million Black millionaires in America right now. You are an intelligent Black woman that is successful.
That's irrelevant.
No one's stopping me from doing anything. I'm an intelligent Black woman that graduated and is
Many efforts have
successful.
tried to stop me from doing what I do. We are not all equal in our capabilities. And we are not all equal in our ability to be invested in by others.
I agree with
we are
you.
not all equal in our trauma.
Are we resilient?
We can't say because it is a false equivalency.
I believe that every Black person has resilience.
We
from
keep
slavery
trying,
all the way
but we keep trying to cause.
I'm so sorry. You've been voted out.
Yeah.
First, I want to kind of get rid of this like right left ordeal.
Mm-hmm.
I really want to talk about just like our own personal views and what we've experienced, what we've seen.
Mm-hmm.
And when it comes to your claim about Black on Black crime, I really do believe, and I think a lot of people here do believe, especially based off of personal experiences and everything, that it is just lack of accountability. In the Black community, we need to start taking responsibility for our actions and stop pointing our fingers at other people and the white man. Because to be honest,
why can't both happen at the same time? Both are causes.
Because you gotta clean your own house before you go complain.
No. I disagree with that. Y'all keep saying that. Y'all keep making it seem like and I agree with Amanda. Why can't both be done at the same time? Why can't Black people be held accountable? And why can't we call out the white man for doing what he continues to do to us? I think both things can be done at the same time. Girl, listen, this is far better than me, honey, because I wouldn't be able to do it. Okay? And don't sit down at this table and tell me what you not gonna do. No, that's not what we're not here for. We're not here for that, girl. Listen, I want y'all to go check this out. Go check it out. But don't go check it out if somebody sleep in the house or something like that. You trying to keep them asleep because you gonna holler at the TV. You gonna holler at your phone. Okay? You're going to holler. Ciao. Whew. Me too, TK. I'm telling you, I wouldn't be able to do it. Salute to you, Amanda Seals. You still make my ass itch, girl, but salute to you. You did that one. Yeah, you did that one. Ooh. Ciao. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into 1 second here. All right. So I do want to get into the Texas House representative that is here, Nicole Collier of Fort Worth. She is a state representative, and we're gonna get into it. So give me 1 second. Let me pull up this article here really quick as we get into the things of the things. All right. Thank y'all for being here. Y'all gonna double tap the screen to help us move up in the algorithm because clearly it is not liking us right now. All right. Clearly it is not liking us right now. Wait, where's... Oh, this is the video. I don't want the video. I don't need the video. I need... We'll do this one. All right. So let's get into it. A trio of Texas Democrats slept overnight in the state house instead of traveling home, with mandated law enforcement escorts ordered by the Republican leadership as they continue their peaceful resistance against the state leadership and their conservative redistricting plan. Okay, so again, these Texas Democrats, excuse me, y'all. These Texas Democrats that have, oh Lord, hold on. And we're gonna get into this 6-year-old being taken by ICE as well. Wait, what? Hold on, y'all. Hey, I just got some good news. Hey. Yeah. Okay, sorry, y'all. Sorry. I'll tell y'all in a little bit. Okay, anyway. So let's go ahead and get into this. Oh my God, that makes me so happy. Anyway. All right. So State Representative Nicole Collier and Jean Wu posted on video on X on Tuesday, talking about how, you know, their colleague and state representative Vince Perez slept in their chambers after Collier refused to sign a waiver mandated by the state House Speaker Dustin Burrows. Okay. Although the Democrats returned to the state house on Monday, those who denied quorum were allowed to leave the Capitol only if they signed a form agreeing to be under the custody of Texas Department of Public Safety officers. Y'all, that is wild to me. That is wild to me. Y'all, it's literally almost like you some type of slave for these damn people, and they want you to sign a damn waiver. So, man, say that is insane. Okay. Now, although the Democrat, okay, I read that piece. Okay. Now, the Texas Democrat fled the state and protested the Republicans' plan to withdraw congressional maps. Some Democrats returned to the state house on Monday and allowed the legislator to reach a quorum, but they continued to speak out against the controversial redistricting. Okay. It is likely that the redistricting plan will pass. This is what, Tiffany, that's what I've been on. How in the world is this stuff legal? How is it legal? It's almost like y'all, first of all, y'all locked her in there. Now, I do see in this picture, I do see she has some luggage up in here. So maybe she knew when she came back, she knew what her plan was. And this is why, you know, they have all the things there with her. Now, they are there protesting and letting her, they are saying, let her out. How are y'all able to keep her? Because she refused to sign this doggone form. Because she refused to allow someone to follow her to make sure she's following all of these directions. I'm telling you, Texas is not the place y'all want to live in. And I done told y'all time and time again, don't come around here. This is not where you want to be. Now, Collier and Wu talked about how they had to make do with their surroundings as they slept in the chambers. We had 2 chairs that we put together. Wu slept in 2 chairs and I slept in 2 chairs. Our other colleagues, Vince Perez, he slept in a couple of chairs. Collier said on an X video. That's what I'm saying. Is that not considered kidnapping? Is that not considered like, that's crazy to me, man. It is crazy to me. So it goes on to say that Wu, who did sign the waiver, said that his post that he joined Perez and Collier in support of hashtag good trouble, referencing the last rep, John Lewis. We know this is a rigged redirecting process. Democrats are not giving up, he posted. Collier echoed that statement. I think that they need to find their resistance, she said of her supporters, finding your voice and your resistance. That will make a change in America. It was not immediately known if Perez signed the waiver. Burroughs responded to Collier's actions on Tuesday in a statement saying that Representative Collier's choice to stay and not sign the slip, the permission slip, is well within her rights under the House rules. Like, you gotta make this make sense, man. That is crazy. I am choosing to spend my time to focus on moving the important legislation on the call to overhaul camp safety, provide property tax reform, and eliminate the STAR test. Ooh, y'all should have eliminated that mug a long time ago. Okay? Y'all should have eliminated that mug way back in the days. Way back in the days. I can't stand that STAR test. Anyway, the results Texans are about, he added. And the spokesperson for the Texas House Democrats caucus told the ABC News that Collier is effectively struck until Wednesday in the state house at its earliest if she doesn't sign the form, because that is the earliest that the House could do a rules change. I don't care what y'all say. I believe that this is kidnapping. Yeah, and I'm not taking it back. It's kidnapping. Y'all chose to lock her in there because she doesn't want to sign the form. That is crazy, man. Hey, Mama V. So these are the things that we should be talking about. I really need our people to understand and be in the know of what's going on, y'all. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good. And I know a lot of y'all be saying, you tired of politics. Politics do too much to you. But these are the things that y'all need to be sitting down asking questions about. Okay? Like for real. Like for real. You need to be sitting down asking these questions because this is insane. Now, let's move on. So we are still praying for the East Coast as Hurricane Aaron grows and comes to the East Coast. They are saying that there are going to be strong storm surges in certain areas such as the Bahamas, Bermuda, and the U.S. East Coast, as well as Canada and the Atlantic coast as well. Okay. So, yeah, I agree. Symmetry, politics is a part of our daily lives. It should be, because not only, especially if we have children, we need to be worried about what's going on with the Department of Education. We need to be worried about what's going on with our children just in general, for just us every day. We need it. We need to have it. Gerrymandering is why people say their vote don't count and choose not to participate in elections. I agree. And we know what they're trying to do because of the midterm elections getting ready to come up. And here's what I think that also we need to be doing in our community. We need to be out in our community. And listen, I'm doing my part. I'm doing my part by letting everybody be in the know of what's going on. Because a lot of times we may hear something, but it's not a big deal to us because we don't know all of the details surrounding it, right? And so I like to try to put y'all in the know of what's going on. And I feel like that I feel like that's my part that I'm doing here. So I agree with you though, Miss Felicia. I agree with you wholeheartedly. Again, we're praying for everyone in the path of Hurricane Aaron. Okay. Uh I believe by Tuesday it is supposed to hit near the Bahamas. Or today it's supposed to hit near the Bahamas, and then it's supposed to go up toward the East Coast. Some just getting really serious storm rate or storm surge. I'm sorry. All right. All right, let's talk about this Texas police hunt. And then we'll get into our reality TV talk, and then we'll get out of here in time enough for L. Teddy's Live. I want y'all to definitely be in L. Teddy's Live because I can't wait to hear him spike out about what's going on. Because I know that's what's going to happen. All right. Police in Texas are searching for a man that they say was mistakenly released from jail as he was set to begin a 7-year sentence. Tory Diggers is how I think you say his name, who was 36, has been sentenced to 5 years in state prison for assaulting a family member and 2 years of evading arrest, Harris County Sheriff's Office have said. Instead, Douglas, who has been in Harris County Jail since Thursday on other charges that were dismissed, was released at 4:30 local time on Sunday. A thorough investigation is underway to determine the reason for his release from jail, the sheriff's office said. It appears that the jail staff did not promptly document his state prison sentence in his file, the office said in a statement. It led to the assumption that Dugas was eligible for release. Police spokesperson Jason Spencer was quoted by the Houston Chronicle as saying that the jail had not released Douglas, but he was missing until Monday morning when officials were checking the list of people meant to be transferred to state custody. Okay. He goes on to say, y'all can leave that comment in here. I don't Epstein, okay. Yeah, Trump need to release them Epstein files. Thank you. Okay. Police have asked the public to contact them if they spot Dugas, right? This is not the first time that the Harris County Jail has mistakenly released someone. Earlier this year, a man arrested on capital unaliving charges was released from jail after being confused for someone else with the same name. However, the man turned himself in after being free for 24 hours. That's not the safest thing to do, okay, at all. But here we go, okay. Since you brought up the Epstein files, you know, they're still discussing the Epstein files. I'm gonna do a separate video on this and upload it on the other channel about the Epstein files. And let's go ahead and get into our reality TV news, okay? Okay, so listen, I was on here minding my business and I saw that Tamar had posted this post. Hold on one second. Oh, it looks like we got some more breaking news, but hold on one second. Okay. So Tamar Braxton posted this post and she says, I struggle to write this, but everyone keeps calling me, and honestly, I can't even really talk anymore. I'm so weak. I almost died on Sunday. I was found in a pool of blood from my friend with a face injury. As the days go by, the worse it is. I fractured my nose, lost some teeth and mobility. The way I look at life now is totally different. As my health is on the mend, my mental journey begins. Pray for me for real. I don't even know what happened to me. Okay. I'm praying for you, Tamar. I'm praying for you. I'm praying for you. So was the pool of blood from your nose or okay. Do y'all seriously gonna sit up here and tell me ain't nobody told Tamar what happened to her? I'm praying for you, Tamar. Speedy recovery, honey. Speedy recovery. Everybody literally in the comments telling her, instead of coming down here to the internet, you should have been healing. Okay. I don't. She has been on a mental journey, honey. She's been on a mental journey, but we don't. Girl, Tamar, I'm praying for you, baby. Okay. I wasn't gonna say that, Lee. I wasn't gonna go there. I really wasn't. I wasn't finna go there. I won't gonna go there. Won't gonna go there. But I agree. I totally agree. Heather had a whole black eye and lied. And did. She know who gave her that black eye. I still think Jen Shaw gave her that black eye, but we're just gonna say allegedly, honey. But I believe Jen Shaw did it. Anyway, y'all, listen, we are ending in just enough time for me to refresh my beverage, get some more work done, and head over to El Teddy's home or his church so that we can get what we need over there. Before I let you guys go, I want to tell y'all something. So I believe it was like at 3 or 4 o'clock this morning, I said, hey, I've been needing to sell on TikTok and stuff like that. And basically, at first, when I did it like last week, they told me I needed to have 5,000. When I did it last Friday, they told me I need to have 5,000 followers. But today, like early this morning, I applied again and they approved it this time. Okay. So we will be selling on the tickety talk as well. Okay. They did approve it this morning. Well, they approved it a while ago. That's why I was telling y'all I was excited, because the first time they denied it. The second time they approved it. So we will be over there on the TikTok. And also, y'all, we are sold out. Period. I'm so thirsty, God. Why? But anyway, we are sold out. Thank you, friend. Thank you, Lee. I appreciate it. Thank you, IPV. Anyway, I'm out of here now, y'all. I think I said everything I need to say. Did I talk about everything? Oh, no, I didn't talk about K. Michelle being spotted with Portia and Kelly. And then also, Kelly's husband or ex-husband did an interview with Tasha K. And Tasha K did say she had receipts, which made me think that she did interview that man. I've been saying she had interviewed that man way before the season even finished. I figured she interviewed him, but I don't trust him. I don't trust him based off of what he was talking about. I don't trust him. That judge ain't grant all them things for a reason, sir. Y'all love coming down here talking dumb. Like the judge ain't grant no restraining order. And like the judge ain't grant this and grant that. Yeah, stop playing. Okay? I haven't listened to it because I'm not paying Tasha K no $12. Ain't. But she put it on YouTube, I watch it. Until then, I don't care. I'm getting everything together. We literally just sold out. While I was on live, somebody just bought the last double bundle. So anyway, y'all, I hope you guys have a great day. Okay, a great rest of your day. I'll be heading over to El Teddy's house. He goes live at 4 o'clock. And we'll be live at our normal time in the morning, child, to have another discussion. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye for now.